You know, it's a funny thing about those phones. They work both ways.
What?
You could always make the call yourself.
I already did.
You did? You called Meg? What did she say?
I didn't speak with her.
Why not?
Someone else answered the phone.
Who?
Judging from the ravioli salesman accent, I'm going to go ahead and say Damien Grimaldi.
That's so weird. Why is she with him?
I don't know. Ask Meg. If it's not one guy, it's another.
Hey, that's not being fair. You know she must be going through hell right now.
Oh, yeah? And Damien's there to what? Hold her hand?
I don't know. Maybe he's just kind enough to offer her a little help.
What kind of help do you think Damien can offer to Meg?
Maybe he thinks he can help her find you and Eliza. Huh?
Exactly. Meg is using Damien to try and lure me out of hiding.
You think he answered her phone on purpose?
I think that Meg is trying to get me to believe that she's with Damien so that I'll freak out and try and get back at her.
And reveal where you're hiding.
Yep, but that's not going to work, because I'm done playing mind games. She is never going to find me.
Paul, can I ask you something?
What?
Why did you call Meg?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You know what I think? I think that seeing that video and hearing what she had to say, I think it got to you.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I think you wanted to talk to her. That's why you called her. And I think that's really good.
Yeah, well, it's also really useless, so it'll never happen again.
Why? Because Damien answered the phone? I thought you said you weren't jealous.
I'm not. I know what Meg's doing. She's getting everyone in that town on her side, which is why I know I can never go back to that town.
Paul, Oakdale's your home.
Yeah, well, it used to be yours, too. I don't see you rushing to get back there.
Well, my situation's a little different.
Only because you don't have Meg turning an entire town against you.
I doubt that that's true.
You know what'll happen if I go back there?
What?
They will tear Eliza from my arms, and they will leave me to rot in the nearest nut house. And I'm not going down like that. That is not going to happen to me.
Why are you so convinced that nobody's going to hear you out? I mean, I did. And I'm sure you thought that was never possible.
You've been in a coma. You've been in several comas. You're probably just about as loopy as I am.
Hey, well, thank you very much.
You know how I know I'll never get a fair hearing?
How?
Because it all starts and ends with Meg. And if she could ever just once listen to me, I never would be in this situation to begin with.
So, this is all Meg's fault. Is this where I'm supposed to sympathize with poor, misunderstood Paul?
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm just saying that you have this really irritating way of making things much worse than they need to be.
Nobody's looking out for me. I do what I have to do because I have no choice.
You have no choice. You had to take Eliza and run. You had no choice.
The court gave me custody, me, not Meg. And I'm not going to let her trick me into bringing Eliza back there.
Hey, Paul, do you know what you said before about trying to use the time here to start over? What did you mean by that? You have no intention of giving Eliza back, do you?
You can read into it whatever you like.
I don't know why I just don't take that little girl back to Meg myself.
You wouldn't dare. You really had me going. You did. I almost bought it.
Bought what?
This transformation of yours is totally bogus. The last thing you're ever going to do is help me.
Okay, I see. I disagree with what you're doing, and now suddenly I'm the enemy.
No, suddenly you're a fraud.
Excuse me.
All this talk about this finding your new self out here. You're exactly the way you've always been. You haven't changed at all. And you know how I know?
Oh, please, I'm dying to hear
Because
this.
you're still furious at me. You haven't let anything go.
Paul, I let all of my feelings go for you a long time ago.
Then why are you still trying to punish me?
Punish you? I'm trying to help you.
Help me by threatening to take my little girl away from me.
You know, this just proves my point. You can't see anything except from your own narrow perspective.
And you think you're better than everybody else.
That is not true. I do think, however, that I can muster up a little compassion for other people.
What other people? People like Meg?
Yes, Meg is a perfect example.
You feel bad for Meg because she's separated from her child.
Yes, I do.
Come on, who do you think you're talking to? You can't stand Meg. You've always been jealous of her, jealous of my feelings for her.
You know, why don't you just stop embarrassing yourself?
The only reason you would ever bring Eliza back to Meg is to try and get even with me.
Get even with you. For what?
Do I have to spell it out? I have a child, and you never will.
I had a child.
Wait. Rosanna, wait. No. I shouldn't have mentioned
Tom.
Kevin.
Shut up. How can you be so cruel to throw that in my face?
Rosanna,
You know, maybe everybody back home is right. Maybe you're just as sick and cruel and crazy as they say you are.
Well, we're out of here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Never
I'm
see
not
us
going to
again.
try and stop you.
Good.
It's such a mistake to let you stay here.
Okay. So then why did you?
Because you begged me to. You played on my sympathy.
That's a mistake I'll never make again.
Good. You need to hurry. I didn't think I would get back here in time to warn you.
Warn me about what?
They're looking for you and the baby in town.
Who is?
This man, this woman.
Meg?
No, I would have recognized her. But she called the man Dusty. He said he wasn't leaving until he found you and Eliza.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
No. You can't.
What the hell are you doing?
Just Paul.
No. 2 seconds ago, you couldn't wait to get me out of here. Now you're trying to get me to stay? You two set this up, didn't you?
No.
You're trying to stall me until they get here.
What's he talking about?
Is there no end to your paranoia?
Well, it got me this far.
Look, you asked for our help, and despite your less than appreciative attitude, we have done that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Because we pride ourselves on the sense of community that we've built here and the loyalty that comes with it.
Why did you expect me to believe that that extends to me?
Hey, Bucko, did I or did I not rush back here to tell you about those people?
Yeah, maybe because you called those people. Maybe because you're trying to take my little girl away from me.
You know, she could have brought Dusty straight here. She could have done it, but she didn't.
No, not yet.
Because she's trying to help you. Now, do you want our help or not?
Fine. Yes. Yeah, yes.
Great. Okay, wonderful. Now, if Dusty is here, then he's probably going to find you the minute you make a move, right?
Not if I move fast enough.
Well, how are you going to move fast with a baby?
I'll manage.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you're getting your car out of hiding?
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
His lady friend said something about going back to the garage.
Oh, Billy's. That means that they already know what kind of car you drive.
Fine, I'll take a bus.
You can't take a bus? Take a bus? A man and a baby on a bus? That's not even remotely discreet.
Okay, fine. Look, if they're minutes away from showing up here and I can't leave, what the hell am I supposed to do?
I have an idea. But it'll only work if Edna agrees to help us. Hello. Here you go. I made it for you.
I thought you were going to turn me in.
Well, you know, the way you were acting, the thought seriously crossed my
So why
mind.
didn't you?
You just don't get it, do you?
Get what?
You act in these deplorable ways and do things to elicit extreme reactions from people, but it's not always about you.
You lost me.
I did it for Eliza, okay? You want to know whose side I'm on hers.
But Eliza's side is my side.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You are on one side, and Meg is on the other. Eliza's stuck in the middle. She's the one that's going to suffer if the two of you don't figure your stuff out.
Okay, so what do I do since you have all of the answers?
Well, that is up to you. I honestly, I don't know.
Did you find them?
I did.
Oh.
I told them what we agreed on, that you were headed to Sparta with the baby.
And?
Hook, line, and sinker.